Charles Craft, how are you doing? This is Flosstube 27 and I haven't got an awful lot to show you. I have got a flip through, I have got a couple of bits that I've bought, I have got a couple of whips, I've got a new start and a couple of patterns. That's it. So should we get started? Right, first of all, my whip is the Home Sweet Home one, which I had for my birthday off Mrs. Coffee, which is that one, which is absolutely beautiful. And I have done that much. What do you think? So I've done all the border on that. So it doesn't look a lot, there's a lot of stitches. So I have managed to do that. So I thought, now I've done the border, I'll start filling it in. And I am loving it. And I'm doing this one all in hand. That's why it's a little bit crinkly here from me holding it like that. But I'll iron it at the end. Because you can see it okay. I don't see why you've got to iron it every time. I don't get that. But I ain't. Because I hate ironing. So that's that one. I haven't spent an awful lot of time stitching this week because I've damaged my neck. So today it is better. And I have taken a load of painkillers and so I can move my neck. They're not sure if it's the muscle damage or whether it's actually an artery that's playing up. But we'll wait and see. We don't, you know, whatever will be. But anyway, the next one that I have been doing, which I've been loving, is this one. Friends are the magic of Christmas. And I truly believe that. Truly believe that. And excuse the mess, I'm hot, it's sticky, it's, yeah, humid as hell here. So, I've completed each picture and I've started down the bottom here. Can you see my back stitching? So from the tree and round, and that heart, and round to there, I've back stitched. Can you see? So you can sort of see between the top and the bottom how different it looks with back stitch. Does make a lot of difference, doesn't it? I have started a little bit in that one as well because I thought, well, that looks good. But yeah, I have started back stitching on that one. So I've got back stitching to finish, and then just the red border here to go in there. So that's that one. And I am enjoying that one. That one I'm doing in hand as well because I can sit and do it in the deck chair outside. And then I've got a new start. I got this pattern from Mislaid Pages, Jessie. She very kindly agreed to send it to me here in the UK because she's in America. So this is the Southern Stars by Dinky Dyes Designs, and it was designed by Joanne Mason. So I asked Jessie if she would send me this and the Dinky Dyes, and she very, very kindly said yes, as long as you pay the postage, I've got no problem with that, which I did. So we had two. Hang on, where's my Dinky Dyes gone? I've lost one of the Dinky Dye colours. How can you lose a colour? Oh, there it is. It's in the bag. So we have two dinky colours. One is Salt Brush and the other one is, what's the other one called? Salt Brush, which is this one, which is like a greeny colour. And this vibrant one here is Yarling Up, and you need two skins, that. And it's beautiful. So I've started this one. So I photocopied the pattern because I like to scribble out what I've done. And then I started it, and I started it in one of these little triangle. See this bit here, and then these bits here of the star, points of the stars I was thinking. So I looked at it and it said X was Salt Brush, which was the green. So off I went. And then, you know, when you look at a pattern, you think, something don't look right here. So of course I got this out and I had a look and I thought, well, they aren't green, these points. I don't know if you can see. See, they're multicoloured. So they're not the green. And here, they're not green because it was said that all this would be the green of this colour border here. And I thought, well, it's not. And then I had a back look, and they got the symbols the wrong way around. So I contacted Jessie, Mislaid Pages, just to let her know in case they hadn't realised. So she was getting in touch with Dinky Dies and letting them know they'd got their symbols back to front. So that's all I did. We scribbled them out and put them by the side what the correct ones were. Just from, because I'm a visual person, so I need everything done. If I'd have left it, it would have confused me. So I changed that, frogged it out, and I'm very sorry I still got my thread on. And that's where I've got to. But isn't that beautiful? Now you chose this fabric because I got loads of this fabric left over. So I thought, I'm going to do this. And I got a feeling I might do this again. But just using, maybe not the same designs, but taking the stars off it as snowflakes. And using it like a snowflake effect. I'm thinking. So yeah, because I really, really like the way these stars are. So I've started in that middle one there. Oh, hang on. So you can see, that's it. Thinking that now, can I hold it? Yeah. So isn't it beautiful? Colours are absolutely beautiful. I've never worked with Dinky Dies before. So, and they're the silk ones. They're silk, hand-dyed silk. This is the skins they come. That's how they come. So I had 2 of these and then one like this, but in the salt brush one. So these, and they're a lot softer feel to them, to the silk. And again, there's 6 strands. And you just pull off 1 or 2 strands, whatever you're using, and do that. So that's what. So I quickly undid where I went wrong with the colour, and I started that, and that's the one I started at 3 o'clock the other morning. But I'm loving it. So thank you, Jessie. Thank you. So little tip for you: if you see something on Etsy and it says doesn't ship to your country, get in touch with the person. Because Rachel told me she should have a word with Jessie, send her a little message, see what she says. She can only say no, so you're not going to be any worse off. So I said, thanks, Rachel, that's what I do. So that's what I did. And Jessie said, yeah, as long as you're prepared to pay the postage, I'm prepared to post it. And I'm very grateful she did, because I absolutely love it. So, yeah. So I'm going to be doing that. So after I finish here, what's the time? It's 3:30. If I've got time, I might do a little bit more stitching on that. And that one's coming, and I keep that one in one of these bags that I bought from AliExpress. I bought 3 of these for £3.49. So they get kept in that bag. But I'm not going to put it all away because I want to use it. So that's all I've been doing this week. So I told you I haven't done a lot. Oh, sorry. That does it. I'm trying to still move the same as normal, but it does it. Then Becky's from Becky's Madness and Crafting told us about this Facebook group on Facebook called Artisy Cross Stitch, and they do free patterns on there. So me being me, let me get it out of there. Now there's loads on there that I did like. A lot of them are the very, as I called, old-fashioned pictures of Christmas pictures and period pieces and stuff like that. So they look quite old-fashioned. If you like, it's not old-fashioned. That's a horrible. I don't like that word. Oldie. Oh, I don't know how to. Go and have a look, and you'll know what I mean. But being, what I'm like for my dragons, I saw this one, and I absolutely loved it. And what I like about their patterns as well is they do it in a colour version and they do it in a black and white version. So whichever version you prefer, they do it in. And on here they've got the 14 count, 16 count, 18 count sizes, which then means if you do 32 count, you can do that because it's the same, be smaller than the 16 count. Half the size of that and half the size of the, well, roughly, of the 32. 18 is 36, isn't it? 16 is 32. 14 would be a 28. So, and it says it uses 68 DMC cotton colours. Only full cross stitches are used in this pattern. And if there's any half stitches or whatever stitches, it tells you. But so you've got all your details on there. So I printed that one off and it's perfectly free, which is great. And I'm really, really grateful. There is, as I say, there's some others on there, but I've left them on the laptop because there's like 46 pages or something and I'm not printing all that off. And then I wanted to have a go at a bookmark, and I saw this, the Christmas Snowflake, and I thought, yeah, I love this. So it's just black and white. That's all the colours you need on that one. Again, it does the same principle. Oops. Showing you all what you need. Oh, gosh. Yeah, and it shows you down there what you need. And black and white, they've done this one in, but I'm thinking of red and white. I quite fancy doing this in the red. So where the black is, I'm thinking of doing it in a nice deep red. Not a bright red, a deep red. And I love bookmarks, and I haven't got any. I've only got one bookmark now, so all my others got tattied, and because they were like paper ones, I'd never. So I thought a cross stitch one would be lovely. So I saw that one, and again, free. Do you know what I mean? So who doesn't like a free pattern? So if you go over there and ask to join, fantastic. It's a lovely group on there as well. These are copyrighted, so you would have to go on there and get the pattern as well yourself. So that's all of that. And then I've got a little whip. My husband went to a craft fair last week, and then he come back with some little scissors, fine pointed embroidery scissors. £14.50 paid for these. £14. I wouldn't have paid £14.50 for a pair of scissors. I think my stalk ones were only £5 or £8, something like that. That's the most I would have paid. But he loves me, and he bought me them. And then he said, do you need any needles? I said, yes, please. If they've got any 24s or 26s. So he got me these. He got me some 24s and some 26s. And I don't know how much these were, because there's no price on them and he wouldn't tell me. But going by the scissors, I don't think they'd be cheap, because I'm running out of needles now. I'm setting up all these. New start. And then the only bit of something that I bought in is, if I remember, I'll put it up in the eye. I've done a video yesterday on different types of fabrics, not all of them, but just some, like linen, even weave and Aida. I bought some samples off Lakeside Needle Crafts, so I bought one of each. They just give you a little tiny sample for you to try, and then the 25, 32 and the 28 count, easy count of the even weave fabric there. And I got these samples and I did a video on trying them out, stitching on them on 1 on 1, 2 on 1, 2 over 2, all that. And I'll try and put it up on there so we could see how I would get on with them. And I want to see, because I've never used them. So if you want to know how I got on with those, have a look at that video. And then, because I was ordering them, I thought, oh, because I love these classic colour works on there. Now I ordered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because I'm thinking every time I place an order, I'm going to order some colour works, just for the fact of having them, no other reason. And then hopefully I'll use them up on a project. But at the moment I've just got these because I like the colours and I like the names. So I got Old Oak Tree. Can you see that? Not really showing the colour. Is it showing the colour? Yeah, it's pretty much, they are, that's better. Oh, there. It's like Old Oak Tree, because my husband works in oak and I like the colours. So they're sort of like beiges going into browns. That one. So I got myself that one. Then I saw this, it was called Sea Shelly, and it's like coral pinks sort of colour, which I think is lovely on there. So I got the coral pink, well, seashell-y, like a coral pink in mine. This is Auntie Marie's Violet. I love violet. Violet's one of my favourite colours. I can't see it. Yeah, you get the colour there. And then these two I got. You'll see why I got this one, because I like blues. But I got this one because it was Betty Bluebell. Now, how can you not? Because my mum's name's Betty. So I got Betty Bluebell, which is gorgeous. And the final one I got is Deep Blue Sea, because I'm going to be doing a Sal, Dark Queen of the Seas. And I thought, well, I'm doing a sea project, so I might as well get some sea named colourworks. So that's why I got the Seashell-y and Deep Blue Sea. So I got 4 colours to go to my collection. 3, because I bought some to do the Crafty Heifers charity one. So I got all them colours to go to my collection. So I said every time I go, I'm going to do that. Right, so that's all of that. So all I've got left to do now is the flip through of the world of cross stitch. I am sweating cobs. I am sweating cobs. Ignore the dog. She's barking, somebody's walked past. She's not very well, so anything and everything's annoying her today. So we got our free gift, which is birthday gift tag. Stitch 8 colourful designs with your summary kit, which is that. You always get a free gift. And it is issue 298, $5.99. So that's what you've got. Some badges, some kids. Yeah, some mugs. Oh, trick or treat thing, that looks nice. Right, should we get into it? Oh, and this is telling you to buy from Lovecrafts. I've got a good look on there. I haven't looked on there yet. So that's some Lovecraft craft kits, if you want to go and have a look at them. Then you've got the welcome page, your index contents. Then you have, oh, I'm going to have to do this one. Wait till you see this. Hang on, where are you? Frankenstein Mouse. How cute is that? That is cute. I'm going to have to do that one. I am going to have to do that one. Let me put something in there. I got a piece of paper yet. Probably fall out though, won't it? Do we care? Then we've got, you're just showing you them, pages of them, and how to do it. And then we've got a piece from Faye Whitaker. Autumn is my favourite time of year. This is when I take my easel and paint to the local park to capture the golden leaves. I spotted these siblings enjoying throwing their leaves high and watching them fall like fairy dust. And she came up with that design. Isn't it beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. And it's about 30 hours of stitching, cross stitch, half cross stitch, back stitch and French knots. And it says it's fractional free and its ease of stitching is an intermediate. But that's beautiful. I think if you took your time, anybody could do it. And she's done it on 14 count. Then we have all your letters. Oh look, there's one of the magic. Does anybody remember the magic roundabout? Look, somebody's done the magic roundabout one. It's not focusing properly on it because it's a bit blurred on the picture. That's gorgeous. You see the sweat? So you always have 4 pages of them. Then we have cute as a button, the letters. That's your alphabet, button alphabet this week. So they are quite cute if you were doing nurseries, wouldn't they? And I got all the letters. And that's done by, who's designed that one, does it say? By Amanda Gregory designed that one. Oh, now this one. If you like squiggles, that's what my daughter calls them, squiggles. This is by Kay Widdowson. Yeah, that's by Kay Widdowson. I love watching the squirrels from my studio window, and they drive my new rescue cat a little crazy. I painted this design at the start of autumn when all the leaves were starting to change colour. It's a beautiful time of year. And then she's converted it into a cross stitch pattern. So if you like squiggles, you've got one there, and one there. So they're nice. And you will hear loads of noises and creaking and doors and opening and shutting, because, as I say, everybody's home. Yeah. Then our best buys, and it tells you what you can buy, thread organisers and stuff like that. Ask the experts. I could show you the pages, but then you wouldn't want to buy it because you'll read it all on here, won't you? And then design roundups. We've been on an epic adventure to find you this selection of magnificent mystical beasts to stitch. Fantastic dragons. And they've got 4, and I'm going to be keeping this. I am so going to be doing this. Look at these. If I show you the top 2 first. Look at them. Look at that one and that one. I am so going to be doing these. So going to be doing those. Definitely going to be doing those. Then we have Hubble Bubble. And these are done by Rona Norrie. Crafting designs and fun typograph and a mix of phrases and word patterns in one of my signature styles. I'm especially pleased with this set as I adore Halloween almost as much as I love coffee. That's good, isn't it? Coffee, Scream and Sugar. Caffeine Potion. Hocus Pocus, I need coffee to focus. And Witch's Brew, I like that. That's me. Hocus Pocus, I need coffee to focus. They'd be nice, quick and easy little things to do. I think there's quite a few in this one that I really like. Then there's just literally, this is interesting. Durian Jones, who does a lot of the cross stitch patterns, has got her own magazine out, which is Durian Jones Cross Stitch Collection, 194 charts to keep forever. Order your copy today. Does it say how much it is? $9.99. So if you like her work, I'll bring it in a bit closer. That might be something to buy. I like some of her stuff, I've got to admit. And then we're on to, for him, Grandad, You're the Best, To My Husband, Let's Go. And that's just showing some of her things that you can make. So, ideas for him for birthday cards or whatever. So it's all got all different figures of dad or a granddad, and boots and pipes and books. I can't show you because they're all in pattern. Then we have Autumn in the Forest. This one is by Carol Thornton. With its glorious colours, autumn is a real inspiration. After thinking what would be growing in season, I've included red fly, agric and golden bracken to frame these 2 young badgers as they venture between the oaks. Look at their eyes, bless them. That is beautiful, isn't it? This one has cross-stitch, fractionals, backstitch and French knots. Me and French knots don't get on. Sometimes I can do it first time, other times it takes me about 10 attempts. So if you like browns and greens, that'd be a nice one for you. Then this one is Keeping It Fresh. This is by Soas and Dennis Caetano. I'm so happy to share these cheerful cuties with you. Come here. There we go. I love adding a bright pop of colour to everyday life, especially when they make something as mundane as a food storage fun. We hope you like them too. So they put them on lids, look, to make them look pretty. Look pretty. Then more advertisements. Then seasonal sentiments. Oh, I like some of these. Pretty autumn colours. This is by Jenny Van D. Reel. Oh, I've got electric shock up my arm. Okay. She says, I love it when the calendar rolls round to autumn. It's such a beautiful season with its golden colours and gentle sunlight. It's a perfect time to send a cosy handmade card filled with warm wishes. And you've got 6 designs there that you can choose from. And they would be nice to put up, wouldn't they? Make like a banner of them and have all them, and then you could have that up through the autumn. That'd be quite nice, wouldn't it? Is it banners? They're not called banners. What are they called? Oh, somebody tell me what they're called. You know what I mean though, don't you? They're on like a piece of ribbon or something, and then they all call down. Look at my back wings. Not good. Oh gosh. And hands-on approach. After an accident led CJ Long with the limited use of his hands, he turned to cross street as a form of therapy. And it tells you about bloke's road to recovery using cross stitch. So that'd be quite an interesting article. Oh, look at the doggies. And Durian Jones always does design. Somebody sends in a picture of their animal and she always designs a cross stitch to fit it. So there's the dogs and there's her design. Fantastic, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. She is so clever, that woman. And then the haunted house. So these, if you're into making wreaths of things, you can do this and stick them on, or whatever, or a board. Hang on, there, can you see it? This is Heather Nugget. Halloween is a fun celebration. I wanted to design a decoration you could bring out year after year. I've included glow-in-the-dark thread too, so the wreath will even look good during the witching hour. That's quite novel, isn't it? That's quite nice. Or again, you can put that on one of them banner things, couldn't you? And have it in your window, maybe. Can't open it. Can't open the pages. Wish I could show you the patterns because they look so cute. And this one is from, who's this one from? Phoebe Riley. And she says, discover new techniques every month with our resident stitching expert Phoebe Riley. This design has been designed especially for those of you who are keen to learn new stitches. So it doesn't say what stitches, does it? I think it's like back stitches. Oh, we are cross stitch, back stitch, running stitch, roads, butterfly stitch and French knots. And this is for the advanced. So that's me out because I'm not advanced. And you get that design. Yeah. And that should take you 7 hours, roughly. So that probably means about, if I had to go at it, about 100 hours. And I think that's it. That's usually the last one. And then you have your take a break crossword and Sakudo. Oh, I'm banging myself left, right and centre. The next month, next month is Christmas. All I want for Christmas is now. Have a perfect Christmas. Oh, I can't wait to see this. Look, I can't wait for next week. There's them. Look at the little kitties. And then look, Santa. I've been a good girl. I have been a good girl, honest. Look at them. Oh my god. Look at that fairy though. Look at that. So cute. Oh, I can't wait for that. Can't wait for that. I need another Christmas one. And then you've got the how-to instructions there of how to and what needles you need, how to actually stitch. And then you've got on here how to do all your stitches, and under my hand is a little doggy. Oh, did you see it? yeah, it's I don't know what type of dog it is, but it's just showing you a little doggy, a Westie dog key. It is a Westie as well. They're not on there. My teeth. And that's it. That's all we've got. And as always, we always have the heritage crafts on the back of all these magazines. They're all connected one way or another. And this again, the World of Cross Stitching, $5.99, issue 298. If I remember, I'll put the link in, but very often I forget. But if you just put that in Google, it will come up with them. And you can subscribe to it as well, so easy peasy lemon squeezy. So I told you that'd be a quick and easy one. So I will love you and leave you. Thank you ever so much for popping in and watching my little floss tube. It does mean an awful lot to me. If you haven't subscribed, please think about it, because I would love to have you on board. There's a little button down below, a bell by the side which will let you know when I go live, which is on a Sunday, and when I upload videos, which is usually a couple in the week. All my details are down below. There's a happy form down below for you to fill in, so if I ever do a giveaway or anything like that, or have a competition, as long as I have your name and address, then yeah, because it's a lot easier. And also my Patreon link is down below, because I've just started that, but you don't feel obligated to do any of that, but if you want to nose and have a look at it, that's great. Also my Facebook, Instagram, all my details are down below. I love to chat with you, so leave a comment and I'll chat back and forward with you, or send me a private message and I'll chat back and forth with you. Yeah, because I love it. But more importantly, thank you ever so much for stopping by. Sorry I'm a hot mess today, but you know, this is life. But take care of yourselves, and most importantly, stay safe. Bye for now.